Hadouken!
Well, good morning ladies and gentlemen, dudes and dudettes, chewies and chewettes. Bienvenido a mi canal de YouTube, donde yo hablo de lo que yo quiera. Stock market, crypto, música, lo que sea, bro, lo que sea. Stock index futures ready to key inflation data right around the corner, bro. So that's why we are getting a little bit of volatility today. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the bells. You get notified every time we are online. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. If you have a favorite company or stock or crypto, let me know so we can take a look. Stock index futures were little change on Tuesday, a day after Wall Street ended lower, while investors awaited the retail inflation data set to land on Wednesday. S&P 500, Nasdaq were unchanged, and the Dow negative 0.3. The 10-year Treasury yield. Hey, can you hear me? Yes, sir. 10-year Treasury yield rose 1 basis point to 4.22%. The 2-year yield rose 1 basis point to 4.14%. Major U.S. stock averages fell Monday, with market behemoth Nvidia emerging as a source of downward pressure after large cap stocks marked record highs and gains for the previous weeks. Actually, we've been talking about Nvidia getting to a very strong area, bro. So let's take a look at Nvidia real quick. 138.84 pre-market, and we talked about it. Look at this, bro. We talked about this area not being broken, waiting for it to break the trend line or stay within the trend line. So either way, we will have to wait and see what will happen in this support, bro. I think that a little bit of more downward pressure can happen, but if it doesn't, then we already got some targets above. So wherever it wants to go, we will be ready for it. Sectorally, the downside for the S&P index was led by financials and communication services, and matters weren't helped by Nvidia, which lost ground after China's State Administration of Market Regulation had opened an antitrust probe, Deutsche Bank's Jim Reed said. Traders are now awaiting the November Consumer Price Index report, scheduled to be released on Wednesday. Core CPI is expected to come in at 0.3% month over month and 3.3% year over year. And actually, if you wanna get ahead of those news, you just go over here to forexfactory.com/calendar, and you will see that today we don't have any red folder news, so not a lot of volatility, but tomorrow we will have it. Okay, the core CPI coming up. That release CPI is going to be crucial one, as it's probably the last big piece of the jigsaw ahead of the Fed's policy decision next week. Q3 labor costs were revised down, while productivity numbers stayed at 2.2%. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we got today. Let's go ahead and take a look at some numbers, some charts. DXY a little bit strong here, creating a support. And right now, the DXY at 106.35, going to the upside. Let's take a look at gold, oil, perdón. El aceite, 68.47, 68.46. El oro, the gold, 2,682, trying to break out, bro. Look at this. Strong support, consolidation, strong consolidation. And now getting out of it to the upside to 2,682. Bitcoin yesterday went from 100,000 to 94, currently at 97,122. Ethereum, it was above, it opened at 4,000 and closed at 3,717. Currently breaking a trend line. I want to see what will happen now, bro, with crypto. I'm bullish on crypto, but keep in mind, like, crypto is very volatile. The same for Dogecoin, currently at 40 cents. Cardano 1.01. Cardano, I'm waiting to see what will happen here. And XRP 2.18. Let me go ahead and see other news here. Oracle, McDonald's, AppLovin. US finalizes 6.1 billion CHIPS Act funding with Micron, with MU. Let me look at MU. Micron Technology. Ooh, 105.5. Going up pre-market. 2.9%. And let me take a look at some items that we called out yesterday that I was pretty pumped about. For example, NIO closed yesterday at 618, but pre-market we are at 493 because we need the retracement. We retrace about 5.2%, 26 cents down. Let me look at Palantir, 72.19. 72.19 is too high for me. This is too overbought already. So this may be starting to retrace. We'll see. We'll see. Wait, wow. This could be heading. Oh, we already went to $80. Right. We went to $80 yesterday, bro. Crazy. And let me go ahead and take a look at Nokia. Nokia 442, guys. I really think that Nokia could pump more. For me, Nokia is barely starting, man. Keep an eye on that. I don't think there's any news. Let me see. Nokia Corporation. Nokia Corporation. Okay, it's in. Okay. Yeah, that's the one. Today, Nokia extends partnership with Iliad to enhance 4G and 5G networks in France and Italy. Look at that. And then Nokia upgraded on telco, recovering larger partnership with Microsoft. Want to take a look at that and see what it says over here. Looking to 2025, JP Morgan expects to a small recovery in telco spending is likely due to the end of the US telco inventory correction and the next wave of 5G spending in India. Nokia should also grow in the enterprise market. The recent expansion of its relationship with Microsoft Cloud. JP Morgan increased its price target on the stock to 6.05 from 4 or to 640 from 423. There you go. JP Morgan was 640, bro. 640 is the target for Nokia right now. Oh, bro, literally the resistance. Nice. There you go. You got some targets for Nokia. Bro, I'm good with Nokia. I think that it can go even further, but obviously when we get to a resistance, we pull back. And we're looking good, man. That's about 45% increase. Let me know what you think about Nokia. And let me see what else we got in the charts that I want to look at Intel. Intel still down 20.85, even though we're in a strong area for support. Let me look at the monthly. We can actually, this can still go down a little bit more, but yes, we are in a strong area that I just want to keep an eye on for this. And let me, you know what? Let me add, instead of a zone, let me keep it with the line. Because right now we're still a little bit bearish. And AMD, 131. AMD still going down. I'm going to wait for it to break a trend line. Google. Wow. Google from 175, 183. And actually, there's something that I want to review with all of you about Google. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, this is the one. So Google rises as tech giant unveils mind-boggling quantum computing chip. So Google shares rose on Monday as the tech giant unveiled what it has called a mind-boggling quantum computing chip. The chip, known as Willow, is capable of handling complex calculations in a span of 5 minutes, while the world's most powerful supercomputers will need 10 septillion years, the tech giant said in a study published in Nature. Our results present device performance that, if scaled, could realize the operational requirements of large-scale fault-tolerant quantum algorithms, Google researchers wrote in the study abstract. We see Willow as an important step in our journey to build a useful quantum computer with practical applications in areas like drug discovery, fusion energy, battery design, plus more, Google CEO Sundar Pichai said in a post on X about the discovery. And bro, quantum computing stocks were mixed on Monday following the news. RGTI, IonQ, Qubit, and QBTS, but Google has moved 4.4%. Which definitely looks very, very good. And for me, Google can continue with the upside. I'm sorry, guys. I know it sounds a little bit boring talking about Google, but it's just Google, bro. Like, you can't deny the growth, the exponential growth. And we are seeing it here, guys. I think I've said it too many times before, where we talk about Moore's Law and computing. And this is the logical step for computers, bro. It's just keep on scaling. So I know that, for example, Intel or AMD are down, but I think on the long term, it can still go up. We only have seen higher highs all the time. But Google, bro, interesting. Let's see Apple, bro. Apple has gone up to 246 pre-market. Higher highs, bro. Apple created higher highs. Nobody's talking about it for some reason. Let me see if Apple has some news. And I know crypto went down, but what about these companies? Why don't we talk about them? Taiwan Semiconductor November revenue surges 34%. Interesting. Even though I was looking for Apple, TSM. Let's take a look at TSM real quick. Taiwan Semiconductor, NYSE. So TSM is at 198. Look at that, bro. Look at that. It's creating higher highs. What a beautiful thing. Taiwan Semiconductor doesn't stop. Always look for a break of a trend line, bro. Always look for a break of a trend line. Always look for a break of a trend line for this type of companies. Okay. Let me look at Meta. Meta did go down yesterday, 1.64. But today we are at 618.12, creating higher highs as well, bro. Crazy growth. Amazon, 226.33 pre-market. And let me take a look at Alibaba. Alibaba down from 92.32 to 90.05. PayPal yesterday went up, back down to 89.94. Not a lot. Nintendo from 15.29 to 14.90. Nintendo looking good. I want to see what Nintendo will do next. And I know somebody yesterday asked me to review TNXP, so let me take a look at TNXP. It's a penny stock, so be very, very careful with penny stocks, guys. This one is currently sitting at 19 cents in the market, pre-market. Great potential here for growth. I see it. We had to close the gap. We closed the gap. Now we're at 19. Some people enter at 16 cents. Currently at 19. This could be heading to 22. At least. And let me look at CleanSpark real quick. So from 13.56, currently at 13.98 pre-market. Still a lot of consolidation right now. Boeing from 157 to 160. Interesting. This is an interesting thing about Boeing, huh? Like with the previous administration, it went and created a double top from 2021 and 2023. Bro, beautiful structure, by the way. You can see here a double bottom. Let me get my little pointer. Double bottom here. Break over resistance. Beautiful. And now we're gonna wait for this break of a trend line. And then we got this major trend line that if we break, we have an opportunity for this range, which is about 176%. The market is open, by the way, guys. 8:30. And let's see what has moved. First, let's start with crypto. Let me see. Bitcoin, 98,000. Going up after yesterday's retracement. Ethereum, 3,700. Cardano, 101. And let me look at the big movers right now. Pre-market. So CleanSpark, 1384. Google, 390s. We already talked about it. 3.8%, 182. I see the airlines and the cruise lines green. Too high for me right now. Delta 64, JetBlue 695. JetBlue actually looks good, bro. JetBlue looks good to me, man. Great range there. United Airlines already at 98. Let me take a look at Wolf. Wolf is at 725. SENS, 29 cents. It's a penny stock play that I got. NIO. Let me look at NIO. NIO looks good to me, man. I'm not gonna lie. This can still go up. Palantir, 72.49. Even though it did go down. Starting to push up. And I think that's gonna be it. That's what I wanted to review today, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the bells, you get notified. We do the videos con mucho amor, and as always, have a beautiful day. Let's go.